You can kill the lights, you can draw the blinds.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is debbyoje. If you're new, I'd love for you to take a quick moment, go down below and smash up that red subscribe button. And also don't forget to click the bell button right beside it so you get a notification every time I upload a new video. All my friends have their notification bells turned on, so you should have yours turned on as well. And if you're old, welcome back. I miss you guys so much, and today's video is going to be a video I've never done before in my life. It's actually a story time, guys. So I'm just going to sit down here, and you guys already know by the title of the video that I'm going to be telling you about how I got kicked out of Nysc camp. Yes guys, yes, I got kicked out of camp. I'm going to be telling you guys the story of that and all the tea concerning like what happened to me and my experience at Nysc camp. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, give this video a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to share it to all your friends because it's going to be very informative. And grab a snack, some tea, juice, cookies, whatever it is you enjoy, and let's just chill and gist. Okay guys, so for those of you who are not like in Nigeria, or those of my followers who are not Nigerian, I don't know what Nysc is. I'm going to tell you guys what it is. It's actually the National Youth Service Corps. It is a program that has been designed for Nigerians who wish to work in government in Nigeria. So basically, when you're done with your education and you wish to start like employment, a lot of people work in like the public sector, which is like government jobs, civil service, all of that, or you work in the private sector, one of the two. For public sector jobs, anything that has to do with government, you definitely need to have your Nysc certificate before you can get a job there. And some private sector jobs also ask for Nysc certificates. So it's just basically a requirement you have to fulfill for you to be able to start employment. So basically what happens is that you register for the Nysc program, and then you have to go for a compulsory orientation course in camp. So yeah, essentially that's the gist of what Nysc is. Anyway, I'm just trying to summarize this for people who already know. I'm not trying to really go into detail about Nysc or what it is or whatever. You get the point of what I'm saying. It's something you're supposed to do for you to get employment in Nigeria, and it's compulsory basically. I'm also going to give you guys a background story of my education as well, so you actually understand what really happened to me at Nysc camp. My first degree was also in Nigeria. I went to Babcock University. After my first degree, I went ahead to the UK and I went to University of Birmingham to study another degree in law. It was also an undergraduate degree, but it was a fast-tracked one for graduates already. So I finished that in 2 years. So now basically, I have two first degrees. One which took me 4 years in Nigeria, and one that took me 2 years in the UK because I was already a graduate in a program that allowed me to study law as an accelerated degree. That's that. I'm done with that. Came back to Nigeria after my degree in Birmingham, and I went to law school for 1 year and 3 months. So bear in mind that I spent 2 years in Birmingham, 1 year and 3 months in law school. So that's 3 years and 3 months now out of Babcock University. And a couple of like holiday months have passed by. So it's essentially almost 4 years out of Babcock University. So after my law school, I decided that, oh, okay, I want to register for Nysc, enroll, get this over and done with, just in case I need it in the future. So I went ahead and registered for Nysc like every other person as a foreign student because my most recent education was foreign, right? Everybody knows all over the world that when you're registering for something or when you're going for something, you use your most recent qualification. So I used my most recent qualification, which is what all my friends did as well. Like everyone I know who had 2 degrees went ahead and used their most recent qualification to register for Nysc. No problem. So after you register, while you're registering, you need to upload a couple of documents like your certificate, your transcript, your visas, your stamps to show that you actually left the country and came back. So they have to verify that all these things are actually valid before they verify you and you can get a call-up number. I also had a couple of friends who were foreign students from law school who did not have like their documents complete, or something was wrong with their documentation online. So Nysc flagged that and they weren't giving call-up numbers when everyone was being given call-up numbers. So what that means essentially is if there's a problem with your documentation, or you have missing documents, or something is just wrong with your profile, or something you've uploaded, or you've missed something out, Nysc will flag that and they won't give you a call-up number. So you'll be stuck like while everyone else is moving forward. So I waited a couple of weeks. They did all that, verified me. I got my call-up number. I also got my call-up letter a few days later, and I was supposed to resume my camp on a Tuesday. Good. I got posted. Everything was good. So I traveled, right, to the state I was supposed to have my orientation program. I got there, and then I traveled all the way to the camp in that state. Anyways, so I got to camp, right, on this hot and sunny Tuesday. I'm not joking. The sun was not joking with anybody this day. And I carried my suitcase. We got to the gate. The soldiers checked my documents at the gate, and they were like, oh, you're good to go. Come in. Okay, no problem. I came in. You get to the point where they search your luggage. So they searched my luggage. I got given a tag number. I was taken to this place where they basically told us where everything is. Give us a brief rundown of what camp is like and where you can find everything. When we were done there, we were moved to another place where the soldiers made us march and sing and dance with our luggage. They told us that if we did not dance enough or sing enough, we would not be able to get our accommodation. When we're done with that, got into the accommodation, we're able to get bed spaces in the hostel so we can drop our luggage and continue with the process. So I got there. I had to hustle for a bed space, had to hustle for a mattress as well. I locked up my things, kept them by my bed space, and went on to continue the registration process. So I got to the registration hall where people were being registered. So I sat on the queue, followed the queue, brought all the documents that they asked us to bring out. And then eventually, a few hours later, I got to the counter. Bear in mind that I arrived at camp at around 10 a.m. and I eventually got to this registration counter around 3 p.m. So at 3 p.m. I was at this registration counter, gave the woman all my documents. She started looking through them, and then she goes,
there's no way you could have completed a degree abroad in 2 years.
I'm like, I don't understand, because my transcript is looking at you in the face right there. My certificate is also right. They are not forged. They are not fake. So I'm legit confused at what you mean I couldn't have completed a degree in 2 years. She was like, no, it's not possible you do an undergraduate degree in 2 years. And I was like, well, a lot of universities do it. It's basically like an accelerated program for graduates because you already have the minimum requirements of the courses that they expect you to do in first year. So I don't understand. She said, no, it's not possible. And she started fiddling with her phone like she was trying to call someone to confirm. She wasn't having it anyways. So she asked me if I did any A-levels, and I said no. She asked me if I did any diploma, and I said no. So she was like, what were you doing in between WAEC and going to Birmingham? And I was like, I had a first degree. That's what allowed me to go to Birmingham and do my degree in 2 years. And she was like, oh, you are from Babcock. And I was like, I'm from Babcock, yes, but I'm not from Babcock right now because I've already gone and done another degree. And she goes, go and bring your Babcock certificate. And I was like, I didn't bring it here because it's not part of the documents that I uploaded on the website. And the website said, bring the documents you upload for verification, right? So I already uploaded my documents. They already verified it. I already got a call-up letter. And I'm just supposed to bring those documents, the original copies of those documents, for you to verify that they're not fake. So I didn't bring my Babcock certificate because I didn't put that online. She looked at me funny and she was like, no way, go and bring your certificate. This is da-da-da. And I'm like, okay, I didn't bring it. So can I print it? And she was like, yes. So I had to go to the printer's place. And bear in mind that everything in camp is like double the price of what you get it outside because they know you can't leave the camp premises for anything once you've entered. I had to call my auntie, get her to scan my certificate to me, and then I went to the printers and I printed for 400 naira, guys. One copy for 400 naira. I took it back to her. I had to wait on the line again. I got back to her, gave her my certificate, and she was like, oh, you did a degree? And I'm like, yes, that's what I've been saying. I did a degree. And she was like, how many years? And I was like, 4 years. That's what I've been saying. And she was like, well, you have to go to Babcock and tell Babcock to mobilize you for Nysc. Please bear in mind that I'm not even in the state that I live in, right? I'm in another state. So I'm like, sorry, ma, you want me to go back to the state I live in? Then go to Ogun State because Babcock is not in Lagos. Go to Ogun State to go and meet somebody in Babcock to tell Babcock to mobilize me for Nysc. Why? You're not explaining anything to me. I don't understand. Like, what is going on, what have I done wrong, where is the issue, what am I supposed to do when I get to Babcock, what will I even tell them? Like, I don't get. The woman wasn't willing to explain anything to me. She just kept saying,
I say you must go back to Babcock and tell Babcock to mobilize you for NYSC because at your age, you are too young to have done a degree for 2 years.
In my head, I was like, what does that have to do with what we're talking about? And see, I'm not understanding. But obviously, I couldn't say that out loud because at this point, I was like frustrated. I was angry. I hadn't eaten all morning. I had been waiting to just get this registration done. I already did not like the environment I was in. I just wanted to get done and get out of that place. But the woman was being so difficult. And I was like, okay, just explain to me because I don't understand. Shed some light on the situation. Like, explain to me. As usual now. Na Naija we dey. The woman wasn't trying to explain anything. So then I called one of my aunties, and then she called somebody that worked there to come and meet me. So the lady came to meet me. I told the lady everything that happened, and I was like, I don't understand what is going on. Like, I don't get it. Because I kept telling her that, like, if there was really a problem with this degree or really a problem with this thing that I've used to register, NYSC would have flagged it. I wouldn't have gotten a call-up number and a call-up letter. Like, they won't make me go all the way to another state just to tell me that I actually cannot register the way I've registered. If the way I registered was wrong, somebody would have flagged it. Here, they've checked my documents. No one has said anything to me. I've been here since 10 a.m. and now it's 3 p.m. And you're telling me, in fact, it was already past 3 because I was at registration counter by 3. So at this point, like going around, going to print and coming back, it's almost 4 p.m. already. So I'm like, I don't understand. Anyway, at this point, I was even crying because I was just so fed up of the attitude of people at the counter, how they were treating me, and just like the whole situation was just so dampening. So I had to call my dad. Told my dad what happened. My dad was like, okay, fine. At this point, there's nothing we can do about it. You just have to listen to her and like hear what she has to say. So I went back to the counter. I was like, okay, ma, please, can you just explain to me what I'm supposed to do exactly because I'm confused. The woman said,
I say you will go back to Babcock. If you get there, you will tell them that they should mobilize you for NYSC. Okay? So you have to leave this camp.
Okay. So I packed my documents, carried my documents, went back to the hostel, packed my suitcase, carried my buckets. And bear in mind that this is almost 4 p.m. So everyone that's coming to camp has already come and everybody is inside. So you're not seeing people dragging their boxes inside. Everybody just running around trying to register. Me, I was now dragging my box and my bucket on the road, going the other direction. Everybody was going this way. Me, I was going that way. I got to the gate. Soldiers at the gate started asking me, oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Because it's strange. Like, why are you seeing someone leaving camp at 4 p.m.? So I told them that, oh, I couldn't register because they said that I have to go back to my university and all of that. And all the soldiers were like, oh, sorry. Surprisingly, soldiers were very, very nice. They were like, oh, sorry, wow, you're leaving already. You've escaped, or, they were cracking jokes and they were nice to me and everything. So I had to try and get a taxi. That was another hassle entirely. Eventually got a taxi, took my things outside, dragged my things. Bear in mind that the sun is scorching hot this day. Like, I'm not even joking. Thankfully, I had a place to stay in town, because if I didn't know anybody in that state, like, it would have been really disastrous, because where would I have stayed overnight? So eventually I got into town, had to book my flight. So I took the first flight to Lagos the next day, and then when I got to the airport in Lagos, I headed straight to Babcock. Now, the good part of the story is that when I got to Babcock, everyone there was so nice. The registrar eventually put me in contact with the guy who is in charge of like NYSC postings and everything. I spoke to the guy about everything that happened, and he was like, wow, that the lady was actually right, but NYSC doesn't explain anything. There's no information on their website. There's none of that. So I wouldn't really have understood what she was trying to say. He basically explained to me that because my degree at Birmingham was a graduate degree, it's not considered as undergraduate degree. It's considered a graduate degree because it's resting on my undergraduate degree. So if I did not have the 4 years in international law and diplomacy at Babcock, I wouldn't have been able to do that graduate degree at Birmingham. But if I had gone to Birmingham to just do an undergraduate degree, regardless of whether I had the Babcock or not, I would have done a full undergraduate degree at Birmingham, which should have been 3 years, and they could have used that to mobilize me for NYSC. But because it's a graduate degree, it's resting on another degree, so you have to register with the degree that it's resting on. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys get me. That was why I needed to come back to Babcock to get Babcock to mobilize me, because I had a graduate degree and not an undergraduate degree according to Nysc. So basically, he told me that, oh, every year when students graduate, everyone gets mobilized. Like, everyone's name gets sent to NYSC. So regardless of whether you go or you don't go, your name goes into the portal for NYSC. So when I graduated in Babcock, my name had already gone to the portal. So I was already registered on there. I just needed to go to NYSC website and re-register as a Nigerian student and not as a foreign student, which I had done months before. So I had to go back online and re-register as a Nigerian student, and basically that was all sorted out then, because that was Babcock mobilizing me for NYSC as opposed to me being mobilized as a foreign student. I had flown into the state I was posted to the day before, gone to camp the next day, and had to fly back to Lagos, then go to Ogun State, all in the space of 3 days. It was very stressful. It was very frustrating. Having plans to have just gone to camp and forgotten about it and made other plans, all my plans just got moved around and like cancelled, and everything was just really, really frustrating. The whole process was not nice at all, so I don't want anyone to have to go through that. And because this information is not readily available, I thought making a video and putting it out there for you guys would be very, very, very good, because I wish someone had given me this information before I went through all this stress. Like, in all honesty, it would have saved me a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of effort, because I had to book 4 flights, guys. When I only needed 1 flight, I had to book 4 flights. Like, so basically the bottom line of my story of how I got kicked out of camp is that if you are a foreign student and your degree is not 3 or 4 years in wherever it is you have studied your degree that is not in Nigeria, please use your Nigerian first degree to register for NYSC. If you have 2 degrees, if you have a Nigerian degree and a foreign degree, you know what? Save yourself the stress. Just use your Nigerian degree to register for NYSC. There's no perks at NYSC of being a foreign student, anything like that. It doesn't make a difference. All of us are the same. It's just that they register some people with their foreign degree, they register some people with their Nigerian degree. But it really doesn't make a difference in the real sense of it. So if you are like me and you have a first degree from a Nigerian university, and maybe you've gone ahead and done a master's or done a second degree or whatever it is you've done abroad, make sure you register with your first degree, which is a Nigerian degree. If your first degree is a foreign degree, then it will definitely be 3 or 4 years, so you can definitely register with that. That's good. But this is just for the people who have 2 degrees. Please, 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 and please register with your Nigerian degree, because it is not worth the stress you're going to have to go through if you register with your foreign degree. So yeah, guys, that is my story. I had to come back home, reschedule all my plans, and yeah, it wasn't a nice experience at all, in all honesty. So yeah, that's how I couldn't go to camp. I still haven't gone to camp, but hopefully I'm going to go soon, and I'll let you guys know about that. If you guys want to see like an NYSC experience video, then definitely give this video a thumbs up and comment down below, so I know you guys want to see that. And yeah, that is it for this video. If you like this video, don't forget to thumbs it up. Comment, share your comments with me if you guys have any NYSC stories, or you have anything that happened to you during NYSC that you think is worth sharing, or you think that people should know. I definitely want to hear you guys' stories. This is a whole new experience for me, and like I really, really want to know, like, people who have done NYSC, what do you guys think about it? Like, I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe, join the family. We love to see you over here. We're chill. Bye.
Shackled down, bound to your bed. Can you stay a while? Keep me back.